is my Mystic team. It is very controller. Super, super controlling. Like, it does all things controlling. It is my best, most efficient, most effective team. It's only ever lost once, and that was because some really crazy bad RNG. Like, Spider-Man literally dodged 7 times, and I think an Elektra revived 5 times. And it just got to the point where it was getting ridiculous, and I wasn't even upset when I lost because it was so infuriating. It was like, thank God that's over. But this team is very, very effective. I highly recommend making a team like this. A Vision Scarlet Witch team is great. A Mordo Scarlet Witch team is great. Loki provides a lot of damage, and then the summons. It sounds weird, but that's kind of a way of sustaining this team. It keeps it alive longer because then there's the summons with the evades and the stealth. And it's worst case scenario, Doctor Strange has a revive. The Winds of Watun for Strange flip everything. Vision can clear everything, and because he's with Scarlet Witch, causes bleeds on everyone. Scarlet Witch doesn't have a heal, but she can spread out health and give them all a deflect, which blocks. She extends debuffs. This team is filled with great, great things, and I highly recommend making teams with a bunch of controllers to figure out how it interacts so you can get good character interactions, which is very important for some high-end content, and it's a really effective team, and it's really fun to use. Actually, yesterday, when I used this team on a Tier 8 Blitz matchup, not yesterday, day before, the last Blitz, the Orb Assault Blitz, whenever that was, I did a Tier 8 matchup with this team, and that got to a point when it was Doctor Strange's turn, and he had his revive available, and I used it just to see how much health everyone had, and it turned out not a single person on the other team managed to actually get a single attack to land on my entire team in the whole Blitz battle. I won without taking any damage, so this team is great. Highly recommend using a team like this. I will go win this battle and then come back. I am just realizing that I actually did not pick a battle and tell you about it. So this team is an easy win because you can blind Punisher, and that takes out a lot of the effectiveness of this, and if they get any buffs up, you can either flip them with Strange or clear them all with Vision, which is very good. This is an easy one because the mind control will take a big chunk out of Crossbones. You can blind Quake, so she's not effective. Extend that, and then flip Luke Cage's buffs when they come. This is one team that it actually would be fine, but I wouldn't want to fight against. It's just long. Thanos, you can't really get rid of his taunts, so if they have too much damage on the rest of the place, they can cause some issues. So I'm going to fight this team because it gives... Yes, I'm going to fight the defenders because it actually gives me the most points out of this and the other team that I thought was a good matchup, and I will be back. Again, another easy victory, another tier moved up. So where does that leave us at this point? It leaves us at, without using any refreshes, which would be one playthrough of my roster, tier 5, and about 100 and... This team is great. It is my most effective and efficient team. I've never lost with it. Let's see. Let's fight this team here. Hopefully we get some good RNG, and have Gamora and Daredevil both attack Crossbones, because that'll probably take him out right off the beginning. Anyways, I'm going to go fight this one. This should be an easy victory. There we go, another easy victory. Let's see what team we're going to do next. I think I might do this team, actually. I'll use Mind Control on Crossbones, then I'll use Vision's special to ability block Thanos so he doesn't really do anything, then I'll blind Quake. Yes, that should go quite well. I'm going to do that. Another easy win down. Let's see what we have left here. I believe this will be the last battle. That'll get me into tier 8, and I'll probably leave it there. Let's see. A pretty standard Avengers team. Pretty simple. I don't like this one. Not at this power difference. Well, that's not too bad, but I don't like the Drax Thanos mix. This is actually a pretty simple team to go against, because pretty much everything about this team controls everything the defenders do. When Luke Cage decides to give everyone defense up, you can remove it all with Vision and turn it into bleeds and extend it with Scarlet Witch. The only thing is Mordo's blind doesn't do anything to Daredevil, so you blind Punisher first turn, and that pretty much takes away his entire value. And then next time when Daredevil puts up all the counters, you can flip that with Strange. So yeah, this is a great. I'm going to do this team just because it's considered harder for the most part, and just to do it. Alright. And there you go, another battle won. And on tier 8 of Blitz is where this gets me to. That was really weirdly worded, I'm sorry. But that victory gets me to tier 8 on Blitz. And now my strategy for here out, which is the next 2 days and 6 hours, is just whenever I get some time, especially after the reset, when the refreshes cost goes down again, just reuse some of these top teams. By these top teams, I will use on tier 8, I will use the Defenders team. I will use my Avengers team. I will use this AoE team. I will use my Brawlers team, and I will use this Mystic team. Those are the only teams I will use on tier 8 right now. And I will use those, and I will do some refreshes and just build up points until I get all the multipliers into hopefully to the top 10% range, which should be about 900,000 for this Blitz. So by the end of this Blitz, I should be there in 2 days, as this is doable in a grand total of maybe 3 hours. One run through the roster, and one run with refreshes to get me to tier 8. As you can check the rewards, I am almost done my 12th milestone on this Blitz. 2 more milestones, so I get the 450,000, then I have 2 more milestones, and I'm done all the milestones, and then it's just ranked rewards. Top 10% should get me 35 Kingpin shards, plus the 21 from all these milestones. 21 plus 35, that is 56. I'm pretty sure that's 56. Yeah, that's 56. Anyway, so 56 Kingpin shards, a lot of gold, a lot of Blitz credits, a lot of Blitz orb fragments. There we are. That is how I personally run Blitz, and some thoughts on all the teams that I use. If there are any questions about any of the teams, any other teams that you want me to look into, anything else you want me to discuss, anything whatsoever, let me know. In the description of this video, I'll leave a link for my Discord if you want to join and talk to me, ask any questions, communicate anything. I will always answer pretty much 24/7. I will also leave a link to Casino's Discord so you can find some Blitz predictions. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and join my Discord. Leave any feedback or make any requests. As always, I am here to help.